Here we are on Battlefield of Eternity. This is a quick match between ANZ, some ANZ prominent players, and on the blue team we've got iRec playing Kerrigan. We've got Wise Guy as Nova, Shadow Rogue will be playing Stitches, Vegemeister Ontario, and Defiler will be on Brightwing. On the right hand side of the map, on Team Red, we got Yoski as Stitches as well, a Ninja playing Artanis, sorry. We've got Nayu on Nova, Benjamin 94 on Kelthus, and then Robodoba as Karazim. So it's really cool to see that both teams actually got a Stitches and Nova. It's going to be really cool to see how both of them play out. And while we're just waiting for both teams to decide how they're going to engage in this, let's have a quick look at those talents. So Brightwing taking the Hyper Shift. Was that every time you heal a hero with Smoothing Reach? Yeah, pretty solid things. Tyrael, obviously Tyrael taking up the tank role for the blue team. And obviously that regeneration orb is going to come in handy for the extra health. However, Ninja giving Vegemeister there just a little bit of a friendly tap there, reminding him he's in the game. Oh, and Benjamin's going out deep, but however, there's 4 people from Team Blue, and it looks like an early engagement. Ninja and Benjamin will back away, and that's a friendly little tap from Ninja there. Turned into a bit more of a slap and tickle from Blue team, but no one died. And so they go back to the laning phase. Up on the top lane, we do have Shadow Rogue trying to solo lane, being left to his own devices, or so he thinks. Yoski seeing there, probably going to get a little tickle of a hook there, but that has come back. Alright, so really, this is Battlefield of Eternity. It is a toon lane map, and effectively both teams are going to be looking at trying to get that advantage going into the Immortal fights. So for those of you who are unfamiliar, Yoski's in a little bit of trouble in the top lane, and he's going to get early picked off. Is he going to make it across? No, the hook's coming out. Early kill going to blue team. So what I was just about to say before, right? It's Battlefield of Eternity. Each team is going to be looking to give themselves an advantage going into the Immortal phase. Now what this means is, and as I speak, 2 Immortals appear on the map, and each team has to kill the opponent's Immortal. Doing this grants them some really strong lane presence. The Immortal will fly down to the weakest or the strongest lane and prepare to attack. Oh, Wise Guy's in a little bit of trouble. Ninja is trying to hunt him down, just not fast enough. But Vegemeister jumps over the wall. Ooh, a little bit of a bad play there because he went to his death. However, he was going to get hunted down. And Red Team just doing a beautiful clean up top with the blue job. Shadow Rogue pulling Benji over the wall, however, getting some torrent time. But Yoski's saying, oh, I'm Stitches too, mate, and I got just a big hook as you. But the 4 of them failed to get Shadow Rogue. He does manage to escape. And this is exactly the bit I was talking about. You know, Red Team is giving him such a good advantage. Shadow Rogue pulling Ninja in, but Ninja should... will Ninja be able to escape from this? He's on low health. His shield has been popped from his trait. He's going back in. He might have made a mistake here, overextending. Is he going to make it out? No, we're going to see the kill go on to Nova instead. And this is just turning into the Red Team's, this is in Red Team's control right now. Punishing Blue, trying to get those sneaky kills. Turning back, they're just so low health on Ninja, but just not being able to follow up and just being completely annihilated. And now we are going to see the Red Team finally now rotate to the Immortal and actually start dealing damage on it. Vegemeister's trying to do a bit of a presence on the field and scare him away, but they just don't care. It's like, what are you going to do? It's just Tyrael. However, here we are now. The rest of the team has rocked up. Nayu's in a bit of trouble. He is going to get exploded on that, being taken out by Wise Guy. Yoxi tries to get a little clever hook on, but the hook fails to capture anyone. And it's a little bit of a nice pushback from Blue now. Just really taking it back to Red. They thought they were safe. They could ignore Vegemeister, but really, he was just setting up the trap. And though it has changed now, the focus has gone onto the Red Team's Immortal. A lot of damage going out. We see Wreckit in a bad spot, having the back of their Polymorph going on to Karazim, just helping Wreckit to escape. Robodoba's actually going to be in a bit of trouble. The hook from Shadow through 2 of his teammates. Now Vegemeister being hooked by Yoski, but not the same situation. A squishy being hooked is far different from a tank being hooked. And now we're just going to see the blue team try and clean up Benjamin here. He has been polymorphed. Shadow Rogue going in for a bit of a slap with the axe. And he's taken out again. I reckon, however, on the opposite team, he's in a bit of trouble too. But he does manage to back away from this. This is turning into a slaughterfest for both sides of the team at the moment. Nayu's now having to back away in a little bit of trouble. But I think Vegemeister will be able to do that. But he doesn't. And they're actually going to turn the explosion back on him. Tyrael glowing, the glowing glow of a nut of victory. However, Wise Guy will follow up and prove who is the strongest Nova in the first 5 levels. I mean, this is just a Battlefield propaganda going on at the moment. This is insane. Robodoa jumping onto Defiler, who is obviously a Brightwing and being taken out. And now Robo might actually be in a little bit of trouble. But look at this, Ninja is going to secure the Immortal for his red team. A little bit of a good pickup there, Shadow Rogue. A lot of damage going on to him. Robodoa having to back out, but that hooks. Oh, Stitches is just so good. Hooking, you'd think you get away, but all of a sudden the hooks come in and they get you today. Alright, so like I said, but the red Immortal, it is a red Immortal, so the red team did play that very well. We are going to see him switch to the top. And he's going to really try to push into that top lane. So the rest of most of the team red is going to sit here and try and capitalize on this. Get some. Oh, Yoski gets a good pull on Defiler, pull him right out of position, but there's no one else from his team to actually follow up and deal any damage. We're going to see Vegemite jump in, but you don't, just not really anything they can do right now. They're just waiting for that Immortal to breach the walls, so they can sort of rush in behind it. Vegemite dives in, a lot of damage going on to him, but he does manage to back out. Ninja goes onto the blades. The hook misses from Yoski. That would have been such a big pickup. However, Ninja's the one in a little bit of trouble. He is polymorphed, low health, but he might be able to escape. Wise Guy, however, seeing Benjamin on low health, starts to pick him off. Benjamin gets pulled in by Kerrigan, and another big kill. However, Wise Guy was taken out on Team Blue as well. Ninja and Nio both on low health, and we see the blue team scamper to find them. Shadow Rogue, big hook goes on to Nio there. However, Brightwing's in a little bit of trouble, and he will be taken out. Shadow Rogue giving up on Nio, backing out there, and Ninja on low health, and he will just keep him. He will be alive to fight another day. And now we got a bit. Now it's quiet. The match is settled down. Each him and go back to the laning phase. And I mean, look at that. Level 7. The experience gains. You know, neither team has really been able to get a huge advantage. Shadow Rogue actually overextending, a little bit of trouble. We do see Brightwing phasing in. That'll be a nice little shield. Benjamin getting hooked in. That's a lot of damage. Can Wise Guy finish him off? Oh, Brightwing trying to go for the kill. And Benjamin is actually going to get behind his fortifications in time. And then another Yoski hook on Defiler. But there shouldn't be any damage there to really follow up from that. Alright, now we're going to see another big fight break out. Ninja dives in, dives back out. Benjamin sitting on the back line, doesn't deem out just yet. The gravity lapse goes down. Kerrigan in a little bit of trouble. But we see Kelvin explode. The gravity lapse went out, and his lapse of judgment left him dead. And Kerrigan goes in, does her combo, but a lot of damage going on. Robodoa does make it out. And then that's it, just be back away from the red team here. Yoski pulls actually Defiler, trying to reinitiate. Nayu comes down, does a lot of damage. And we see Brightwing fall and Immortal spawning again. And it's a slaughter fest. We see Kerrigan starting to fall next. Who will be the fall? Record's on low health, but the blue team's just going to be able to back away from this. And look at them. They surround Irek, making sure the sneaky Nova snipes can't get through. Alright, oh, Benjamin actually overextended, pulled in by Shadow Rogue as well, and completely destroyed it right at the start of this Immortal fight. Not a good situation for the red team right now. They are down a man, and it is one of their biggest damage pushes. So it's going to be a little bit of a detrimental for them. They're just going to have to try and distract the blue team now. And it looks like blue team's opting to actually go on the defensive here, while Antares, really good move here, going to the top lane. That's not only soaking for his team, trying to get level 10, but it might be able to push down that fortification as well. However, blue teams were positioning themselves in between Ninja and his team, but they lapsed back to defend. Alright, and Vegemite has gone in, he's done a little damage to Robodoa, but Robodoa is a healer, obviously, and he will be able to take it. And now Vegemite is going to get taken out, but he will be the human bomb, and he is trying to do a lot of damage to Ninja, fails to hit anyone. I reckon about to get caught, but his stun coming and doing a good job against two players. And we see here fighting on the blue Immortal. Oh, Ninja gets stunned by the blue Immortal there, mistaken, but Irek will be the one to suffer. And he is taken out. Red team pulling in Shadow Rogue. He's trying to back out. Side strike comes on the Karazim. Shadow Rogue gets eaten by Yosuke. And that's it. We are going to see a dead Stitches any moment now. Spewed out. The gravity lapse comes down. And Shadow Rogue. Oh, little Devourer there, keeping himself up alive. But it's only a matter of time before he's taken out, folks. And there he is, destroyed. Vegemite backing out. Missed hook by Yosuke. Missed by a mile, actually. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, folks. Got to keep it up. And now we're just going to see here how the blue team will respond to this. Stitches is down. They've lost one of their frontliners. It's a little bit dire from here. And, I mean, red team's in pretty good health at the moment. Only two members of blue. Mortals are changing positions now. We're going to see where they're going to set down. and how each team will respond to this. I mean, we've been level 10 for a while now, guys, but the action has just been so full, and it's been full of action this game so far. And even though I want to talk about him, I can't, because I'm sure a fight is about to break out somewhere. Now, right, here we go. Vegemite has gone in, was pulled in by Yosuke, trying to use it to his advantage. Phoenix has gone down, zoning out Defiler and Vegemite. Hook's gone onto Keltis, however. A little bit of damage. He will back out, and Taurus was there to sort of defend. Nio, however, gets Judgment on. Ion Cannon, and exploded. Wise Guy, however, is also going to get taken out by Karazim. 7-sided strike has been used. Benjamin, will he survive the onslaught? He might. He's going to be a bit silly. He's on such low health. Blue team would love to kill him right now, but they just don't know where he is. Irek was trying to get taken against the wall, but a good hook from Shadow Rogue kept him alive. However, that gravity lapse from Benjamin was a little bit cheeky there. And we've got to see the Spear of Adun lasering Kerrigan to death. Whew. Man, what a massive fight going on, guys. This is huge. And we're going to see red team, however, it looks like they're still going to pick up this Immortal. Oh, a Ninja gets pulled in again. He does his dash to get out, however. But he's being taken. He's ducking down. His trait kicks in. He's shielded. Shadow Rogue's in a lot of trouble now. They're actually pushing. Red's pushing against Blue. They've taken down Tyrael. Big explosion going to come. Actually fails to hit anyone. Good plays by the entirety of the red team scattering there. And this is a troubling position for Blue team now. They've kind of just got to wait this one out. You know, Stitches is gone. He is a front. No, Stitches is still in the game, and he's one of their front liners. But Tyrael is their main man. He is the deal. He is the tank. And without him, they're in a little bit of dire situation there. But Ninja, because they're Ninja and Robodoba here, are in a little bit, not in trouble, but they are being focused at the moment. They will stay up, however, because Robodoba is Karazim's obviously. Oh no! The Iron Cannon comes down, actually taking out Antanas. And Nova actually was killed in that exchange as well for the red team. Yosuke looks like he might be the next target. A lot of damage going out to him. Maelstrom has been used, but Yosuke has aided Kerrigan to reduce her onslaught, ruining her ultimate. But it doesn't matter. He'd already taken enough damage, and Kerrigan just follow up and ruin his life anyway. Benjamin in a little bit of issue here, but he does turn around, push him back. Shadow wants to come in, but he's been gravity lapsed, a little bit of damage. Robodoba's going in. It's 3v2. Can the red team do this? And the answer is no. A little bit overextending there by Karazim. A little bit too confident in his abilities, but nonetheless, it looks like the red team's still in a pretty good situation here. I mean, that Immortal was picked up for him. It's dropped into the bottom lane. It's starting to wreck the blue guy's fortifications. And like, he will fall, but that's top and bottom pretty much wrecked now. So the bottom lane, all structures are gone. Top lane, pretty close. A really strong push from the red team could take that out. And now the game quietens down. Alright, so let's look at those level 10 heroics. We do have this is the blue team. Brightwing took Blink Heal, Judgment for Tyrael. We have the Iron Cannon, or more precisely, the Precision Strike being picked up by Nova. Maelstrom being picked up by Kerrigan. And the Putrid Bile picked up by Stitches. However, we've got a little bit of engagement at the top. Red team did manage to capture the top mercenaries. Doesn't matter. Big pull comes into the Defiler, and the engage is going on. Ooh, Keltis in the middle. Get Judgment on. Stun. Precision Strike goes down. A lot of damage on Nio, but he's still alive. Benjamin next to be taken out. Spear of Adun doing a lot of job there, damaging Kerrigan again. Defiler, however, will be the next to fall. 3 down for blue. Only 1 for red. Take that 4. Kerrigan, get out of here. No one's got time for your shenanigans. And now Robodoba is just trying to chase down Shadow, get that pressure on. Might not be able to kill him, but it will prevent him from annoying the other 4 while they get to work done in the enemy's base. So the other 4 meant other 3. Unfortunately, Kelta did die in that exchange. But you know what? I think Red could be pretty happy with that fight. That was 1 for 4 deaths and one of their fortifications. Yeah, I like them. I can live with that. And I'm sure the red team can as well. Alright, so the blue team having to try and push back against red again. They're at their gates now. Enemy are at the gates for the blue team. Red has decided to back out. Oh no, that's actually a big pickup there for against Robodoba being pulled in. However, he's on Kara team, so he can dash out. That was a very, very nice play there. And now the Immortals are firing up again. Red team are about to be 2 levels and a talent ahead. This is actually a detrimental position for the blue team now, because fighting becomes a little bit more difficult because they're significantly less powerful here. Shadow Row, oh, Benjamin walking into the Precision Strike. No, he does back out at the right time. Judgment goes onto him, however, and he will be taken out by Tyrael. That's a lot of damage gone for the red team, however, and they've got no trades here. However, look at that. Blue team is all on low health, but the Shadow Rogue gets the pull on Karazim. That's not good for the red team, and we do see Stitches fall as well. That is a terrible spot for red. So many people on blue team were low, and it was meant to be a smorgasbord, and they just couldn't follow up to it. And now we see this could be the first immortal picked up by blue team. They get it possibly. Oh, Irek getting a precision strike, not quite killing him, but blue team is going to back out here. But Nio actually capturing his Nova Ghost, and Nio will actually fall. Tannis is the only one left alive to try and stop this assault. KT has just respawned, so the numbers are getting better for red team. But will they be able to respawn fast enough or hold off this fight long enough they can get back in and still get this immortal? I don't know. It's like I said, we are looking at it's 4 versus 5 now, but most of blue are already working on their immortal. I think blue actually picked this one up with no problem. Neither team is going to contest each other, and this is the first immortal for the blue team in this game. Is this the turning point for them? Can they come back from this? I don't know, and we're about to find out what they can really do with this immortal. It doesn't have much of its shields. A lot of its shields have been reduced by the red team already. But like I said, we'll see exactly how much work the blue team can get done on this immortal here. And the immortal has gone to the top lane. Alright, and sorry folks, just resting, getting my voice back. Alright, the big hook goes onto Karazim as well. Sorry, goes onto Keldos, and he's instantly removed from the fight. That is a bad situation for the red guys. I mean, that's like I keep saying, that's the damage gone. KT's gone. A lot of damage is left off the board. Nova Nio was getting focused again by Vegemeister, but a little bit more safer. But Rover's on low health. A lot of damage has been taken. Yoski pulls Tyrael in. Not quite the target he wanted, but he's going to have to rethink now if Vegemeister wants to go in. He is on half health. I'm going to see if those heals from Brightwing are going to be enough to return. We get back to the fight, and they will be. He's getting there. The Immortal for the blue team is about to fall, however. And that's it. Blue trying to reset. Brightwing, has been captured, pulled back into the enemy's lanes, and she did blink out, which was a pretty good play. However, she was killed by the rest of the enemy team, so it didn't quite work out for her. Oh, it looks like the red team are going to get a kill on Shadow Rogue as well. Ooh, he's doing a good job to stay alive, but I think there's just too many there. Nothing he can do. There are 3 members. Even if he does get away. Oh, actually, is he going to make it? Nayu desperately chasing him. Doesn't snipe. Oh, yes, he does. Look at that. MLG Pro skills. No scope through the wall. That's what we like to see from our Nova players. Securing the kill on Shadow. Tyrael, however, does a good job in the bottom lane. Picking up the mercenaries for Team Blue. And now it's about to say we got a bit of break. No, we're not. Another fight has broken out. Irex in a lot of trouble. He's going to get behind the wall. He does manage to. Nio's there, however. A lot of damage going down, but it was bad to go back. It was a little bit of judgment. Tyrael is finding that he's wanting. Is he? Can he get away? Nio desperately running for his life. Yosuke is just 8 Kerrigan. So Yosuke possibly put into a bad situation. Has used Maelstrom to try and survive. Nio was taken out. Eventually chased down by Vegemeister. And we see a 1-for-1 trade, Nova for Kerrigan. Not too bad situation. Both teams still on level 18. Oh, Yosuke actually getting caught. That's going to be a bit of a trouble now to die because we are in the later stage of the game. That's a huge 55-second death timer. Oh, that's a little bit detrimental. We do see a 3v4 now. And the blue team does have a little bit of a better team composition just with the remaining heroes. 2 strong frontliners, an assassin, and a healer. So red team might have to try and probably give up this immortal just for the moment. It will transition into its second phase, and we should see the rest of the red team back up a line. So that's when they will be really able to contest this. However, they are going to try and see if they can just delay as much as they can before Stitches and Nova get back up. A little bit of damage throwing onto Shadow Rogue. Not really going to care about too much, but the chain bomb was taken onto Vegemeister as well. Judgment goes down, however, onto Karazim, and the precision strike comes down. Was not needed, however. It was enough damage to ruin KT, and KT has been sent packing to the grave. Another precision strike comes in, trying to do a lot of damage to Defiler and Brightwing. Misses. does damage Vegemite and Shadow Rogue in the process, but they are the two frontliners tanks for Team Blue. Not really get much work done. Nio actually got nailed, and Robodoba as well, being picked up by the entire blue team here. This is not good for Team Red. They've had this game they've had this game for a long time, pretty much being in front, but this Immortal looks like it's definitely going to go to the blue team. Yosuke, I wonder what they're being a bit brave there now. Nah, again, he's trying to delay, but I don't think he's got the damage, and he's really not going to be able to get Brightwing anywhere to do that serious of event to. And Tara, has been pulled in by Shadow Rogue, but no one else from blue is turning around to damage him. The rest of the blue team just want to secure this Immortal, and this is their move right now. This is how they get back. Well, not get back in the game. This is how they secure the game, by picking up this Immortal right now. Red team sort of knows that, and I think for the red team, what they've got to do right now is be careful, because they are a talent down now, level 20 just being picked up for the blue team, but they can't let them get this Immortal. They have to win the fight. Benjamin, however, again caught out of position. The judgment from Tyrael just so good, and too good to lock him down. Yosuke's in a bit of trouble as well. No one else from red team runs around, and that's it. And Tarnas died somewhere, and that's just in that fight as well. And this is what the red team did not want right now. The blue team is going to secure this Immortal, and this is pretty much going to put them onto victory road. The Immortal is going to come up, and there's still going to be a lot of death timers. And Nova taken out. No, going a little bit too deep into this game, and this is again not what red really needed to do in this situation. I love the thoughts trying to delay them, but it just it's not turning out in their favor whatsoever. Now it'll be interesting to see how blue handle this. They've still got about a good about a good 10 seconds right before the rest of the enemy team's back on. It looks like they're just going to try and clear a path to the gates of red's base here. Red team still hasn't managed to get to level 20. In fact, we see blue almost at level 21. So they've obviously got a lot of momentum now. Can they keep up with this momentum, and can they really take it to the red team right now and push for the win? And it looks like they're going to try taking another forward. We see Shadow Rogue being pulled in by Yosuke. Stitches on Stitches action. Yosuke doing a good job pulling Stitches away. Hopefully we'll get some sneaky shots from the core there. 7-side strike coming out on Shadow Rogue, dealing a little bit of damage. Wasn't enough to take him out. And we see Benjamin pulled in by Shadow Rogue. Precision strike comes down. Benjamin body blocked into oblivion, but there's just too much damage on him. That's KT gone. We see the Spirit of Doom coming out. It's doing its job now. A lot of damage onto Vegemeister. But now we're going to see Antares die as well. Robodoba's in a bit of trouble. He hits the back out here. And this is it. Oh no, the big pull, the big chain from Stitches. Doesn't kill him, but oh god, it scares him. And they're on the core now. Immortals basically on full life here. That's a lot of damage going on. And the red team is frantically fighting for their life. Robo's on such low health. He's got to get out. But the blue team's hunting him down, and they will take him out. And the core will explode. And that is it. Blue team take the win home. It looked detrimental for them at the start of the game. They fought their back. They kept themselves in the game. And there you have it. The blue team manages to come back, secure the win for themselves. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. This has been a community replay.